This is kind of interesting. So Isaiah McGuire, it's an under-the-radar elite start to his career. And again, it's a small sample size, so we're not comparing him. But just as a point of reference, so far his career pressure rate, 14.8. Myles Garrett is 14.0. Again, not saying he's Myles Garrett. Run grade, McGuire 83.1. Myles' only higher grade was in one of the 8 years. Again, if he can continue to develop and continue that production with more snaps, you got something opposite Myles Garrett. And I guess with any guy, Scott, the thing I always say is I want to see more of Isaiah McGuire. The more I see of him, the more I want to see him on the field.
Yeah, I'll agree with that part. I think you got to be really careful about those stats. I've watched every snap multiple times, and it's not like Isaiah McGuire's jumping off the screen at me. I'm not saying he's played poorly, and he's shown up from time to time. Um, but I couldn't tell you a play he made against the Steelers, and I'm sure he did. But you get my point that there's a difference between a game changer playmaker that a guy like Myles Garrett is, versus what we've seen so far of Isaiah McGuire. What I do like about McGuire is he's built like a defensive end. Like he's got pretty much the same um, size measurements as Myles Garrett. It's like 6'4", 265. He's a big body. He can set that edge. We've seen that. He's made plays. He had the forced fumble, I want to say, against the Raiders. It was a big play in that game. You have seen him get to the quarterback on occasion. So I do think there's potential there. They drafted him in the mid round, so they liked something about him. Didn't do much as a rookie. Didn't get a lot of opportunities as a rookie. And that is one of the, quote unquote benefits of the Zadarius Smith trade is you will get to see more of Isaiah McGuire and then decide in the offseason. So you have Garrett, obviously. You have McGuire. You have Alex Wright coming back from his torn, I think it was a tricep. I talked to him last week about it. And you got Obo Okoronkwo. So you got those four guys. Do you need to go get somebody else? And the Browns have always, under Andrew Berry, tended to go get that, proven free agent, the Jadeveon Clowney, the Zadarius Smith. Do they think they still need to do that, or do they have enough young guys with Obo to have that opposite, the rest of the rotation with Garrett?